Hey everybody, it's me, Angel Benton, and it is time for another edition of Angel Sudsy Recap, the show where I talk about soaps and a limited edition of reality shows as well. Because that's really pretty much all I watch on television is soaps and reality shows. Although I do occasionally watch um, award shows. And speaking of, I'm gotta get it. I've got to go to those daytime Emmys. They are at the end of next month. I've got to go. I seriously have to go to the daytime Emmys. I don't even know where they are this year, and I hope they're not in New York. I hope they're in Los Angeles, or I really hope they come to Las Vegas, because that would make my life a lot easier. Oh my God, I would die if I could become a press stop for soap stars. But it's kind of different interviewing a soap star versus interviewing a reality star. But I've already said that. I've talked about that on this show before. Scroll through the YouTube. You can see the past episodes. You can see I've talked about that. Um, Anyways, and you know what? I want to give another shout out to Kyle Dixon and thank him for that interview he gave me in December of last year. It was in November, December. It was very kind of him to do that. So thank you. I had a blast. It was a lot of fun. Okay, so tonight we're gonna be talking about Vanderpump Rules. So I found out. I found out. Well, not today. I didn't find out, but I found out that it is a three-part reunion. Exciting. And I wonder if they're gonna do a secrets revealed episode also, because where they or lost footage or whatever the hell they want to fucking call it. They call it one episode that has a bunch of funny shit that doesn't belong in any particular storyline that usually got cut from the cutting room floor. That's usually what they put in those secrets revealed episodes. So I would hope, and they've done it before for Vanderpump Rules, so hopefully they'll do it again because I really enjoy it a lot. I love that. Okay, so Vanderpump Rules reunion. First of all, I have to say, this is probably the best reunion I have ever seen Jax. It almost makes me want to ask if he's had a toke or two, because he is just in the best mood ever. He's sitting next to James Kennedy, and if you're gonna provoke Jax, you're gonna seat him next to James Kennedy, right? I mean, because every single time they're on the screen together, they want to come to blows, but they were actually acting like best friends today. It was crazy. And there were a lot of truth bombs being dropped. I mean, seriously. For example, um, we found out that Gigi said that she would fuck or fight anyone to get onto Vanderpump Rules, right? And James also admitted he never admitted to sleeping with Gigi, but he admitted to sleeping with Ellie. So it's really interesting. And what was funny was that Lisa Vanderpump asked everyone in the, or was it Lisa or was it Andy? Either one of them asked everyone to raise their hand if they think that. I swear it was Lisa though. I could be wrong, but that if to raise their hand if they think that James is being honest and he honestly hasn't slept with either girl, and not there is not a soul on that stage that raised their hands. Wait, let's talk one more thing. They took Andy Andy had a whole. I'm still getting better. Andy had a whole segment where he went into the kitchen to talk to the chefs. And first of all, although it was a little bit hokey, Andy's Spanish is not that bad, actually. So, you know, kudos to you, Andy Cohen, for your Espanol. It's muy bien. No, his Spanish actually was not that bad, actually, at all. Um, but the cooks were hilarious. They were fucking hilarious. Like, honestly, for next season of Vanderpump Rules, give the cooks their own after show. Like, honestly, even if it's just something that you just show on Bravo TV, you should totally do that because they are fucking funny as hell. They really are. And like at the end, they were talking about Brittany. They're like, "I like Brittany. She's a nice girl. She's really sweet, and she's got big boobs." I mean, I've said that so many times, right? So funny. Oh my goodness. It was hilarious. I really enjoyed them. So I liked that segment. Although I did think it was funny that, Andy said that the cooks were the Statler and Waldorf of Sir, and Lisa Vanderpump didn't make the correlation to Rinna and Eileen Davidson because that's what PK called them, Statler and Waldorf. First of all, none of y'all bitches are Statler and Waldorf, right? Just want to say. Excuse me while I belch. Okay, moving on. Okay, so Lala showed up. I thought that they would pull Lala on next week, but apparently she's got a lot to say. And so, first of all, wait, let's go back to the truth bombs that were being dropped. James Kennedy said that he was fucking Kristen just to get on the show, and that if he didn't fuck Kristen, he would have moved in with Tom Sandoval. He was moving in with Tom Sandoval. I mean, that whole thing is, that blows my mind. That's crazy. First of all, I mean, don't get me wrong. Vanderpump Rules is a great show. Is it great enough to fuck someone or to fight someone to get on it? I don't know if it's that great. Um, because if you are fucking someone to get on it, unless it's going to be your future husband, I mean, when it ends up going south, unless you're getting, I mean, even if you're getting married, it might go south, but unless you're going to spend forever with that person, that's going to be an awful breakup because it's now going to be public. And if you're going to fight someone, then everyone in America is going to think of you as, being some ghetto hood rat, no class, low life. So, which brings me to Lala, which brings her on the show. So she was pissed off because, Katie called her a whore all season long. And here's the thing, Lala was pissed off at Katie because Katie showed everyone Lala's Instagram picture, which was her naked ass. Like she was naked in in fuck me pumps, And the thing is if you're not proud of that image, then why is that image on your social media? And why are you getting so upset that someone is sharing that social media at work? That see, because listen, I keep my work life very separate from my social media life, right? I mean, everyone knows I work for the gaming industry. No one really quite knows, exactly what I do. Um, and when I check in on like my social media, I always check in actually at different places from where I work. So, it's never like I've never, fully said, the reason why is because not because I'm ashamed of what I do. I'm not. I'm actually very proud of what I do. However, I'm proud of what I do in both arenas. Uh, I will say that initially I was a little hesitant because of my past work in the adult industry, despite the fact that I've never done porn. I'm not a porn star. I've never done a porn, but I did work in marketing for porn for years, and a lot of people won't understand that, but I honestly, I don't care about that. And I've kind of reached the point now in this particular company where I don't think that that's an issue because it was so long ago. Actually, I can't believe I've been with this company now for 7 years. It's crazy. But anyways, um, but I still I still try to keep a very conscious eye to separate my social media from my personal life, right? And I never put anything on social media that I would not want, I don't care, that I would care if anyone saw. Right, and that's all social media. That's even hookup sites. Like if you see me on, I'm not on Grinder, but if I was on Scruff or Growler or Daddy Hunt, those I'm proud of everything because first of all, you'll never see me give out a naked picture. I've never taken a naked picture because I don't want it coming back to me because that is something that might hurt me at my job because that's not a good look on anyone. But I'm always upfront, and I tell people I don't have any naked pics. My job just requires discretion. So, anyways, Lala was real, pissed off about that. But at the end of the night, after a lot of screaming at each other, Lala and Katie actually made up, and that is very sweet. I'm very happy that they were able to do that because that was that's closure. That they were able. Oh my god! And Tom Schwartz is fucking hilarious. I've got to say, he was like, because he's like, I can't believe that Katie just said my dick didn't work. My dick works fine. My dick works great, doesn't it, Jax? And Jax was just laughing the whole. It was so funny. It was so cute, actually, the way that he was just amused by everything. It's so unlike Jax, right? So, but whatever. That's great. That maybe that's maturity. Who knows? But it was really cool. But anyways, we'll talk more about Vanderpump Rules next week. Thank you so much. Oh, and FYI, I'm in Indio, California, at the Fantasy Springs Casino, but I'm going back to Las Vegas tomorrow. But I want to say thank you for logging on. I do appreciate it. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Angel Benton. You can also hashtag Pump Rules to talk Vanderpump Rules, or you can hashtag Bold and Beautiful to talk Bold and Beautiful. Okay, have a wonderful day. If I don't do another post for Bold and Beautiful, I'm gonna for sure do Bold and Beautiful and Dancing for Relevancy right after that because I've got a lot to say about Dancing for Relevancy. Okay, take care, everyone. Have a great night. Peace out. Wubba wubba wubba.